What's up, guys? So much headlines to cover today, so much news in the market. We're seeing FTX buying Voyager, also want to buy Celsius, and probably making centralized exchange so much kind of common now, and that could be a threat to people in the United States or to crypto space in general. And also, we've seen NFT being used to loan money. We've seen NFT being used to stake, so you can get more than even $1 million. All this are what we're going to be looking at in today's show. My name is Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim, and thanks for joining me again this morning on this beautiful platform, on this beautiful show, the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we don't gamble it. All right, without no wasting time, let's dive into the chart, see what the chart is saying, or see what is happening in the market before we check the headlines and what's going on in the market. So, and if you've not subscribed, you can see right here, subscribe to the channel, like and share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. And also, we have a video we drop on FOMO, so if you don't understand what FOMO is all about, you can go and check that out. And also, we'll be dropping the FUD, that's talking about fraud, later on today. So subscribe, like and share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can get all this content as we drop it immediately. All right, let's dive into the chart right now and see what's going on in the world of crypto. Like we all know, yesterday I told you, or if you've been following this show, I told you you need to always be patient, and I showed you the example over here. I told you don't buy here that day that is going to come and retest. If you miss out, then it came back and retest, and I told you buy over here. And if you miss it again, wait for it to retest. It came to retest. Also, the same thing I said at this point, and you can see all what I've been predicting on this channel. It's been 100%. So what are we looking at on the chart today? What we are looking at is this. We can see the movement. We have our 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're expecting this to move further to complete our 5, like we said yesterday. But now, we're seeing structure being formed where we have structure broken here, we have it broken here, and we have it also squeezing around it. So what are we expecting on today's chart? We're waiting for the market to pull back to make kind of reversal, either to this point or to even mitigate this area, this zone. You can see exactly at 18655. So if you miss the trading, you can be waiting for the market around that side, or we can as well use our Fibo to first check this. You see, if we use our Fibo, we can see it's within the range of 0.60 for continuation of the price to come down. Let's switch to higher time frame. Yeah, you see, for the price to a bit come down or mitigate the zone and start to form a trend. You know, a successful trend is after we have an impulse and the market come down to retest, then break above that place. That's where we have a successful retest, and that's where we have a good trend in the market. So now BTC is coming down from here. What do I expect it to do? If we're going to move up, let's check the Fibo also from here to this point. We can see we'll spike around 0.38, and when it's 0.88, we'll be hoping to break above this point. But I'm thinking the market should pull down to this side or to this point, so we can get a good entry if we miss the movement. And to get a good entry, we need to use like I always tell you, we need to use our lower time frame. Now, where do we need to take our shots here if the market is going to drop down? We need to take our shot now below 19,260. You understand? If we're able to break this point, we'll be able to have a retest back to this point, which is now 18,650 thereabout, before we can now see the market moving up back. So now, what are we expecting on Bitcoin this morning? We're expecting Bitcoin. I haven't done something like this. creating a structure of 1, 2, you see 3, 4, 5. We have our blue. So now normally we're expecting to retest either this zone or possibly this zone, because this is where we have the mitigation that broke this structure on a lower time frame. So I'm expecting market to come back to this zone, which is 18,650. In case you missed this movement, you can buy in here, and don't forget to use your risk reward. That will be it will be up to this point. So it's about 200 points you'll be risking when you're taking the trade from here. So now where do you need to take the shot if you want to like scalp this small movement or scale it? You enter below 19,280 thereabout. That's where you need to get into the market. So now that's that on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is looking good to me. I just feel like it will come and retest this point, then we'll see the market continue the trend back. And if we fail, we all know, you can see its structure is there and it was broken. So I'm expecting it to come and test this point back, then we'll see something like this. Then we'll see something like this to go up, or even something like this, or whatever the structure will be, then to go up. But the market is full of surprise, like I always tell you. So in case we come to retest this point, and we couldn't hold it and we break above it, we need to put our shorts below 18,442. So that's that on Bitcoin this morning. Bitcoin is looking good. It has moved a bit, and now we're waiting for retest to now form a structure, because once the structure is now being formed, we know we're having a movement upward. But until we come back to retest it and break it, then we have a successful impulse or successful retest. Until then, that's when we can now say we're having an uptrend, because we can have the market pull down like this and break this zone and start to form lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and stuff like that. So you need to be careful and make sure you watch out what's going on in the market. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because we drop our Let's Trade It, where we analyze the market in depth and you'll have a good understanding. So what are we expecting from Bitcoin? We're expecting Bitcoin to come down here to mitigate this area, break this point, create a structure, then possibly now go up. But now we have our blue. Now we're looking for the second blue. We are trading inside the yellow zone, so we're looking for our second blue. So, but anything that makes us break this yellow zone, that means the market is going to drop down more, and that is 18,450 thereabout. So you need to watch out for that on BTC. So let's quickly check ETH out and know what we can do with ETH as well. So now ETH is almost the same thing with Bitcoin. We've been having lower low on ETH, if you may ask me, because we can see we broke this point, and also the market has not break that point. So what are we expecting? We have 1, 2, we have 3, then now we can call this 4, because potentially it didn't break the movement. So what are we expecting from ETH? We can put a buy for ETH above 1,400 and put shorts more below 1,250. So now buy for ETH 1,400, sell for ETH 1,250. But now let's say you're a trader and you want to get into the market right now, and you're looking for a structure to put your ETH right now. You can put your sell below 1,320. That's where you need to take your short. And now we're going to see the market come down and probably see another structure being formed, then we can buy. So that's that on ETH as well. Buy at 1,400 and sell at 1,250. So that's that on ETH. And we can see we have the movement here that kind of, let's see if there's a structure that was broken here. Let's check it out. Let's see if the structure was formed before the movement. Okay, we have a structure right here too, so we can watch out for this zone. We can watch out for this on ETH as well. If you want to take a buy, we can watch out for this zone. Place your buy at 1,277 and put your stop loss below. But this is too long, so I'll just wait for a structure to form before I get into the market. But the perfect entry is 1,000. We can see even we have 1,355 as a buy if you don't want to enter at 1,004, but our sell must be below 1,250. So that's that on ETH. Let's check out Celsius, because we found out Celsius is doing kind of well because of Sam Bankman-Fried that is buying Celsius. We saw it appreciating and probably coming down a bit. This chart doesn't look good. Let me look for another chart that looks so perfect. Then we can take a look at it. Let's use Bitfair. Let's use this. No, sell USD. Okay, let's take a look at FTX. Yeah, we can saw this surge yesterday because of the announcement of FTX might actually acquire Celsius as well, since he acquired the what's it called, the Voyager digital asset. So now, do we need to buy Celsius now? I'll tell you no. Where do we need to jump on Celsius? We need to short it more if it break 1.3, and we need to put our long if it breaks 1.6. So that's what we need to do on Celsius. So that's that on the chart today. Let's now go on to check the news that are making headlines so we can know what's going on in the world of crypto and trading in general. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, do that right now. Subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can enjoy all the content we're dropping. And we can see we have a new video for you, FOMO, so you can understand what FOMO is, fear of missing out. And that's very important because that's the reason why a lot of people lose money in the market. So you need to check that out and be part of the greatness. So now let's check the news making headline. Someone just paid $4.5 million US for a CryptoPunk Ethereum NFT despite the bear market. All this kind of news is what I call FUD, because you hear this now, you want to think, oh, is it that I need to buy or I need to do this, or you FOMO in. So now someone just paid over $4.5 million. We all know we are at the bottom of the bear market, or we're just looking for another one hand to come down to around 10,000 or 14,000 Bitcoin, and before probably we'll see the market appreciating. And that's why people are now trying to back in some assets before it start moving. Stablecoin market shift as Binance begin USDC conversion. We told you some days ago, almost 1 week now, that Binance want to be using their own BUSD to be trading instead of using other people's stable coins, and now they are converting it to their own USD. And I told you it's nothing major. It's as simple as just the same stable coin you are using, but they just want you to be using their own. And also, another news making headlines, Circle expand USDC stable support to 5 new blockchain. We see USDC is now being even accepted on Kraken, and I think they're on FTX now. They're now being supported with major 5 blockchain. Now, Google Web3 lead says Google Cloud is a layer 0 for crypto, and we can see Brazil securities regulator targets Mercado Bitcoin over token sale. Another news is our big boy, or our big man, or the guy the whole world is talking about Do Kwon. Luna Foundation got denied the link to $62 million in Bitcoin sought by authorities. They've been saying a lot of things about this guy, and has been coming out. No, it's not true, but he's not handing over himself to the authorities, so we can all believe all what he's saying is true. So that's that on Do Kwon again today. And another this on the headline is someone borrowed 1.3 million in Ethereum using Mutant Ape NFT. Excuse me, I told you someone just took a loan of 1.3 million US dollars with the Mutant Ape NFT. And I told you, before you invest in any project, do your own research. Make sure you know who is behind the project. Make sure you know the tokenomics, you know the roadmap, you know the mission, the vision behind the project, so you just don't throw your money down the drain. Not financial advice by any way, but we're just giving you all these checks for free. So what you need to do is destroy the likes button, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. And still talking about NFT, OpenSea NFT marketplace adds support for optimism, and that's good. And we have FTX US President Brett Harrison stepped down, shifting to advisory role. I think something is really happening with FTX as a company in general, because we can see it's like they have some political agenda, and we don't know what some Bankman-Fried is all about, but everything is going to unfold in future, because I saw on some news, on some Twitter, saying we need to fight against what he's trying to, because he's trying to make all exchanges centralized by getting the BIT license and all of that in United States. And you know, once that happens in United States, other countries too will start doing it. And the main purpose of decentralized or financial freedom we're preaching about, blockchain or crypto as a whole, will now be jeopardized. But we're going to see more of that in the news shortly. SEC fines Theta former auditors 1.5 million for improper professional conduct. We all know Theta has been summoned to submit some of their document backing up their $1 to $1 peg some weeks ago, and now the auditor is being fined for improper conduct. And that's what I'm telling you. You need to be careful. You need to make sure diversify your asset into different portfolios or into different exchanges. Don't put all your money in one exchange. Imagine you put all your money in Celsius collapse. You put all your money in Voyager collapse. You put all your money in is a bit up whatever, they collapse. Now you're going to lose all your money. So, but when you diversify them into different stable coins, into different exchanges, you will be able, at least, well, if one should suffer a little bit, you'll be able to still have some asset for yourself. So you need to take that advice and make sure you spread your money or your asset all around. And now we see Ethereum and show crypto is getting its act together. We know this man has been trying to fight against crypto. They've been saying a lot of things, but you know, crypto world, we're stronger, crypto community, we're better, we're stronger, and we're standing firm. So let's check more news that are making headline on today's. We can see Delaware DOG freezes wallet, accounting big punching crypto scam. Also, we saw Bitcoin could double in price under CFTC regulation chairman says. And also we see Jack Dorsey, former CEO of Twitter, saying Timo with Circle to take US dollar stablecoin savings and remittance global. And also we have some news talking about Bitcoins and inflation and all of that. Let's check more news on this side as well. We have so much news, but we're just going to take a look at the headlines. Now, we saw Biden cryptocurrency framework is a step in the right direction, talking about regulation. We saw JP Morgan CEO feels threatened by disruption in payment system. And also we saw Genesis director to step down and move into advisory role. We've been seeing a lot of step down. We saw Kraken CEO Jesse Powell step down. Now FTX CEO too is stepping down to advisory. We just seen a lot of that. I think all of this has to do with the regulation or the way the company has been operating. So whatever project you have your money on, you need to go and check it out. You need to join the community and also partake in the community so you can know what is going on in the market. So we saw NFT trading volume plunges 98% from January despite rise in adoption. We can see even a lot of people are adopting the NFT world, but yet it has dropped more than 98%. We saw it from all the coins or all the NFT that worth a lot and now dropped down because the king too came. Now talking about Bitcoin. Also, another rule, Crypto.com score fresh regulatory approval in France. I think that's a big news for the crypto world. And Crypto.com, FTX, Binance, Kraken, all these exchanges, they've been doing so much well, and they've been moving crypto forward, and the adoption is being phenomena. So, and that's that on the news. Let's check more news. We can see crypto regulation remain an urgent policy. Yeah, we know that. Sega to launch blockchain card game in L2 OC's network, and we can see crypto.com secure regulation in France. We just read that now. Bitcoin is the cure to global yield curve control. That's said by Hayes. And also we can see Bitcoin mining difficulties first decrease in 2 months. And we've been talking about the greenhouse gas emission. That's the reason why ETH moved to become proof of stake. But I believe there's another way Bitcoin miners are just trying to find or trying to get to make sure all these things are done without no issue. Duquo refutes 3,313 BTC transfer allegation. We just read it not long ago. And we see Sam Bankman plan to bid for Celsius asset and others. So more of this and more are the news on the headline. So let's quickly check the fundamental. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to the channel since this pop out, please go and subscribe right now, like, share, and comment, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. So all right, let's check what's going on today in the economic calendar. Today we can see we're going to be having GDP month to month. We're going to be seeing some news from New Zealand. Also, we're going to be seeing final GDP price index happening today, and tomorrow we should be expecting PCE price index. We should be expecting UMO consumer sentiment. And talking about sentiment, we're still going to check out the fear and greed index out shortly to know if the sentiment is extreme fear, or is now turning to greed. So that's that. These are what we have on the calendar between today and tomorrow. You all know Forex is just 5 days a week, but crypto don't sleep. Money don't sleep. Crypto is 247, 365 days a year, and you're not too late to join it. You can be part of the greatest now, and you can become part of the crypto billionaires or millionaire in the nearest future. All right, let's go to the market watch and see what's going on. We can see market cap now sitting at 946 billion, and 24 hours volume is about 82 billion, talking about 81 billion 755 million or 59 million. And also BTC dominant is sitting at 39.7%, while ETH is sitting at 17.4%. And another sister website, 984 billion market cap, 85 volume traded in the last 24 hours, and dominance 38 and ETH 16. Why is this difference? I'm going to drop a video regarding volume so you can have understanding about why we're having this different volume on different sites. And you that you're using volume to take your trade and know that you would like to watch this video, so you need to subscribe right now, like and share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can catch the video as we drop it immediately. And speaking about video, FUD video will be dropped today as well, so don't forget to put your notification so you can get that. Right now Bitcoin is trading at 19,546 right now as I speak to you, and it's been down about 7% in the last it's been down about 4% in the last 7 days. It's been appreciated about 4% in the last 24 hours and also in the last 7 days. And we can see the same thing with ETH, appreciated about 6% in the last 7 days and 4.5% in the last 24 hours. And we can see ETH is trading at 1,341. Okay, let's check out Celsius and see what Celsius looks like. Since we know FTX is trying to buy Celsius, so let's see what Celsius is up to right now. I believe it's trading at $1.47, and it's been down for about 9%, and we need to watch out for it. You can see over the last let me check, over the last 24 hours we can see the movement is been ranging and coming down. I can still tell you this thing will still continue to go down. So let's quickly check the coin on that top 100 before we check the coins that are trending. We can see the coins on the top 100 is we'll see Genesis was there yesterday, but now we have Terra Luna now made it to 101, and we have BNX at 102, we have AR at 103, Oasis now at 104, and Kedena keeps dropping now at 115. And you can see some of them appreciating the last 24 hours, while some of them are dropping the last 7 days. All right, and you can see the token that are trending right now. Eternity is trending, Cardona is trending, and VIB is trending. Since we look at NFT today, let's check out some NFT that are making. We can see CryptoPunk has now appreciated, and we see Body Yacht at number 3, and also we see Doodles at number 6, and I think Azuki is no longer in top 10. We now have 8 planets in number 10. So those are the NFT top 10 collections. All right, that's that on the market watch. Let's check the fear and greed. We can see the fear and greed is now sitting at 22, which is extreme fear, and I tell you that's why we need to buy more crypto. But you know, when you look at the chart, you need to make sure when you miss your way, let it return, you take a trade, then we can start milking or making our profit. All right, let's check out shout out to Instacash for sponsoring the show. If you want to buy a Bitcoin, you want to sell, go sell to them right now. And if you want to learn how to trade, go apply for training on their website, and you'll be called in batches to get a good training regarding cryptocurrency. So that's that on today's show. If you've not subscribed, please do that right now. Subscribe, like, and share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Thanks for hanging out with me. My name is Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim, and this is Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we don't gamble it. Until I catch you tomorrow on another fantastic and beautiful episode of the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show. Peace out.